Games that require motion controls are dangerous, and you should stay at least 10 feet away from them at all times. Now that our bodies are fully recovered from the incidents, I think it's time to talk. Today's story is about Wii Sports. It's a story about our ultimate quest to reach pro in every sport and overcoming the unexpected dangers along the way. Our quest started on a normal Friday morning. Alright, let's play some Nintendo Switch Sports, baby! I pulled my hamstring. So, we did what any reasonable person would do in this situation. You wanna play Wii Sports? Ah yes, Wii Sports. The revolutionary game that sold nearly 83 million copies and is ranked 4th all time for best-selling video games. We wouldn't be the least bit of surprise if Wii Sports has its own religion. A large part in why Wii Sports sold an outrageous amount of copies was because it cheated. Mr. Wii Sports, is it true that you took steroids to boost your performance? The game came bundled with the Wii when the console launched in 2006, and if you look at the number of Wii units that were sold, it's easy to conclude that Wii Sports did in fact cheat. Are the rumors true that you had an affair with Wii Play? But when we revisited Wii Sports that Friday morning, we discovered a problem. A problem that didn't sit well with us. We didn't reach pro in any of the 5 sports. This simply cannot do. It felt as though we sinned or broke one of the 10 commandments. So of course, we did what any reasonable person would do in this situation. Want to start over and reach pro in every sport? Thanks to the Wii U's backwards compatibility, we were able to start completely fresh. It felt as if we played our Wii for the first time again. First thing was to play God and skip the first 5 days and create a Mii for us to use. Anime hair, straight face to show we mean business, shades because we don't around, beard. Sure, we'll just go with this one. So our twin combined Mii was molded to perfection and we were ready to play. Of course we had to make some additional Miis so that they could fill up the background and participate in some sports. Like our boy Philip. You don't want to hear him talk back with those lips. The legend G Money is here, Big Ass D, the one and only B.O.B, and special guest, Jared. This dude will beat your ass if you're not careful. Well, here's the family. Let's just pray that they all have good athletic genetics. Alright, here's Wii Sports. So yeah, you got your 5 sports. From top to bottom, we got tennis, baseball, bowling, golf, and boxing. We started our ultimate quest to become pro in each sport with tennis, and worked our way down. Our first match was against the rookies, Matt and Miyu. That's it? We're failures. Okay, so tennis isn't our best sport because real life tennis is boring. We didn't play this one a lot as kids, so it took us a bit to get into the swing of things. I swung! You saw me swing? We struggled in our first match against these rookies. Looks like the mixed 2 rookie mats. Eventually, we came out on top and it finally felt like we had purpose in this world for the first time in our lives. This is our destiny, and it felt extremely pointless. Now, in order to make pro, you have to obtain 1,000 skill points. You get skill points based on how you perform against the computer. The higher you rank up, the more difficult your opponent's skill level will be. If you're a complete failure and a major disappointment, then you'll be penalized. And a big see you later to your skill points and your future in becoming something your parents wanted you to be. You can go beyond pro status and achieve champion status. But that is a distant dream that we'll continue to think about at night. Our endeavor with tennis was fairly tame for the most part. The lower level CPUs weren't much of a challenge. We flirted with Oscar like we were playing an innocent game of footsie and made Martin feel like an absolute loser. We're the only ones that can pull off shades around these parts. Understand, Martin? We found that playing games best of 5 gave us more points, but damn, completing a whole set takes a huge chunk of time. But it's not like our time is valuable. Honestly, what else could we have used that time for? Literally anything. As we moved up the ranks and witnessed our life slowly withering away, we had to change gears to actual focus mode. No more sitting around and casually playing. Is getting real. The harder CPUs made us sweat, and although it's embarrassing to admit, we had to rage quit a couple of times to save our points from dropping. We were learning more about ourselves from our clone partner. It was truly a life-changing and eye-opening experience. But we still struggle. God damn it, Misaki! Wii Sports was essentially developed to show off the intuitive motion controls and demonstrate the Wii's capabilities. This game is all about seamlessly jumping into competitive matches with friends or family members, and even by yourself. Simply pick up and play before school, or on a Friday night with friends before call practice. Alright guys, we only have time for one round of bowling. No buttons required, just swing the Wiimote, unless you want to be a coward and press A to toss the ball in the air before you serve. The exclusion of buttons was decided to allow for a smoother playstyle for beginners. Your characters are programmed to automatically move to where the ball is heading, so all you need to focus on is swinging the Wiimote at the correct time. Come on, these controls are garbage. It's not me, it's the Wiimote. But hold on, if you take a deeper look into Wii Tennis, there's much more that meets the eye. It's not all about reflexes and waving the Wiimote around. In fact, it's not your Wiimote that sucks. The fault is your own. Control of the ball does exist. Depending on if you're right or left-handed and how early or late you hit the ball, it'll add more spin to your shot. But that, way too much thinking. We mainly focus on getting that beefy serve. If you get that timing just right, oh damn, take that Julie. When the ball reaches the highest peak in the air, hit it with all your might. Well, swinging hard doesn't actually add any power to it, but come on, it's so fun. How can you not help yourself?
Oh no.
Is this really how you want things to end? You have forsaken my countless warnings numerous times. Like, come on, I tell you all the time. You're even playing next to your family heirloom. Guys. Wait. God? No, seriously. How have you not recognized me? Wii Sports God? See? I knew there was a Wii Sports religion. It's me, your TV. The three of us have been together for 8 years now. Ever since your 18th birthday. I've been there with you guys through college and so many game room rearrangements. So many of my kind have been destroyed because of reckless Wii Sports players. Now please, do the right thing. Wear protection. We don't want any accidents, do we? So, we wore our wrist straps to prevent any casualties and clothed our Wiimote with a jacket to hide its shame. These lethal weapons are known to destroy innocent TV screens and various other property. If you live in Ohio, you need a license to own one of these things. So, we continued on. We defeated the pros, Helen and Michael, in a tense best-of-3 set that went down to the wire. Well, that's tennis for you. You don't get anything for reaching pro, just bragging rights. The sport definitely gets you moving and requires some steady focus and precision. We've never really played this one as kids because, I don't know, we thought tennis was kind of boring. But playing it nowadays, it's actually a lot of fun. Now, one sport we did play the hell out of was baseball. Baseball was no doubt our favorite sport to play in this game. It's not just your Mii versus another. You have a team made up of you and 8 randomly selected Miis from your Mii Plaza. It's the best when you play against a friend or a family member. Select your team captains, get hit in the face by the intense versus screen, which is immediately followed by both teams meeting together at home plate. And you just can't help but get giddy as you see who's on your randomly generated team. Oh, yeah, I got playing chips on my team. Yeah, but I got my boy, Blue Chris. Nobody can stop Blue Chris. Yeah, but I got the one and only Coach Dick on my squad. Yeah, but I got Sour Poop. Yeah, nothing tops watching your Miis wreak havoc against your opponent. There's moments where you contemplate exiling one of your Miis to the parade because of a crucial mistake that they made. Baseball is where bonds are formed, where friendships die. It's a time for Miis to shine and show the world the true potential that they have in store. Schwangins, I don't ever want to see your face around these parks again. Understanding the fundamentals of baseball is straightforward. Do this. No need to worry about playing defense. Like in tennis, every Mii is programmed to act on their own, making the overall experience feel more chaotic and unexpected, which is good. Though, a bit of skill and concentration is involved both at the plate and on the mound. Pitching requires you to do this. However, you can jazz up your throw and add a bit of personality to them. Holding A throws out a screwball. Holding B is a curveball. Holding down both A and B throws out a splitter, which is automatically a ball, and pressing no buttons is the old classic fastball. Now, if you're not a fan of spoilers, well, I'm sorry, but our baseball journey was a much smoother ride compared to tennis. Game 1. Hitting grand slams, smashing balls out of the park like we're using the forbidden aluminum power bat, and posting a shutout like it's no big deal. Alright, who's next? Kentaro? Yeah, we played in our sleep and still won. Game 3, we were still sleeping and we're losing 3-0. But watch this. They call Coach Dick Clutch Dick for a reason. Look, watch this. Boom! Off the wall. Past the left fielder. As escapes the grass of Luca, rolls all the way to right field. Clutch dig. That sets up the perfect opportunity for Playing Chips to get an RBI. Now don't let his name fool you, because our boy packs a pinch of spice to his game. We hit an RBI double, and next thing you know, it's tied. Just like that. Hit a couple of homers in the bottom of the third, and it's over. Yeah, games only last for 3 innings instead of 9. Maybe your mom will actually want to watch baseball if games are this short. You either win, lose, or draw. No extra innings for anyone. Mercy rule also exists. Nintendo, just let us show us no remorse and completely obliterate our opponents. These Miis deserve to experience hardships in life and understand how cruel and unfair the world really is. Losing by 26 in the second inning is a good starting point, Nintendo. Come on, everyone knows that. This journey was a straight line ascending to the top. It wasn't a perfect path, just a few bumps and potholes we had to overcome. But like we stated earlier, baseball is a team sport that's all about creating bonds with your teammates. Our team understood the importance of coming together in order to emerge victorious. We were down some games, but fought back to the very end. Ooh, we embarrassed the hell out of Tatsuaki's team. Then we ran into Keiko and her squad. We're not in the little leagues no more, pumping out scores like we're playing backyard baseball. This is the minors, and we're knocking at the door to the majors. If your dream is to make it into the big leagues, it's vital to add some direction to your throws by pressing either left or right on the D-pad to trick up the batter. If you want to look like you feast on ass on the daily like Keiko, press 2. Testing out various speeds is also necessary to making pro. But hey, don't worry TV, no need to wear a glove to catch any oncoming Wiimotes. We are playing it safe from here on out, even if that means the potential risks of getting beat up because, come on, no one wears wrist straps. Ha! This is that loser that plays the Wii while wearing a wrist strap. Ha! Everyone look, this is the loser that plays the Wii. We tighten our wrist straps to symbolize the close bonds we formed with our teammates. The pressure of the tightness was a constant reminder of the struggles we shared and the pain we endured. A message to never forget the uncertainties that lie ahead. I think it's cutting off my circulation. A few wins later, and we finally made it. We just need to win one more game, and we're done. This is our World Series. Alright, who's on our team? We got Big Wooty, the one and only Raisin Fry, our boys Joshua and Theodore, the classic Veve, Thomas the motherfucking Train, Bear Grylls, and last but not least, G Money. Let's play ball, you motherfuckers. We kicked the shit out of them. This is a dream come true. I can't believe we're Wii Sports baseball champions. Yeah. Should we just move on to bowling? Bowling was a classic go-to anytime we pop this game in. It just has the authentic, cozy vibe to it, like you're really at a bowling alley. Should we just go to an actual bowling alley? Matt, no. It's sunny outside. Just show everyone how to play bowling. You got it. Hello, and welcome to Here's How to Play Bowling. First, what you want to do is firmly grasp your Wiimote and make sure your strap's attached. Take aim. Zoom in with up on the D-pad. Press A if you want to be snazzy with those nice little angles. Wind back, take a step, follow through, release B, and twist that son of a bitch. What was that? You're a righty, but you curved the ball to the right. That makes no sense. Hey, who do you think you are? I am. Are you kidding me? God damn it. With Wii Sports, anything is possible. That's right. If I want to pretend I'm playing basketball, I can do that. No one can stop me. Reaching pro in bowling is pretty simple. As long as your scores are consistent with your high score, you should gain some juicy skill points. A round of bowling ends rather quickly, so it didn't take us that long to reach pro. The two of us took turns bowling after a few bowls, or every other game. I mean, it's bowling. No competition other than yourself, so it's not like there are any dramatic scenes that took place. The only competition were my crutches. Hey, come on, I'm crippled over here. Yes, the famous Wii bowling special. If you mess up and drop your ball, it'll sometimes roll backwards and the crowd will shout and cheer in surprise. See, why can't this happen to you in real life when you do something embarrassing in public? The crowd of Miis lingering in the background and bowling in the lanes adjacent to you add to the cozy environment. Everyone claps and throws out some supportive cheers whenever you pull off a sick bowl. The two of us were enjoying our friendly games until someone had the audacity to ruin the mood. Did I just hear a boo? This will teach you, you little bastards. Alright, Mike. Maybe we should hurry up and make Pro so we can get the hell out of here. I feel like all the Miis are pissed at us. So we busted ass and busted pins, flying through games like you wouldn't believe. When you reach Pro in bowling, you're gifted with a stylish diamond pattern ball. Except we didn't get to admire its beauty since our only focus was to get away from the visibly frustrated crowd of Miis. Well, what better way to relieve stress than to go outside? Yeah, it's golf. What are you expecting? Golf. The one we least played as kids. I don't know, Wii golf just didn't interest us at a young age. But hey, we were on a mission to prove how little life we have, so we actually gave it a shot. There's only 9 total holes to play, instead of your typical 18. 3 beginner holes, 3 intermediate, and 3 expert holes. You can also choose to play all 9 if you have a lot of time and low morals. The beginner holes are more straightforward, while the medium holes are a little tricky, although you have some lovely water scenery to gaze upon. Then expert is a windy nightmare with a couple crazy ass holes. Yeah, like we said, it's golf. Honestly, we sort of dreaded playing this sport since we anticipated this would take forever and that we would suck a Wiimote at it. Turns out, it wasn't that bad. When we think of golf, the first thing that comes to mind is a sport for old people to get away from everyday life and swing away at the crack of dawn. It's a sport about competing against yourself along with the elements of nature. Yet a sport about self-meditation and a chance to reflect about the current things going on in your life.
Nice
What
shot.
are we doing with our lives? I don't know. Reflecting about our life choices and battling the heavy winds on expert courses weren't the only things that we were dealing with. Motion controls got the best of us at times. Wii golf looks a lot like this. After taking a few practice shots and saying to yourself, f it. Press A to ready up and give her a nice swing.
Nice shot.
Hey, thanks for lying. The motion controls can be a bit of an ass sometimes. You can't calibrate your Wiimote like you can in Wii Sports Resort. You get all janked up and your Mii starts going wild. You think you pulled off a smooth swing until you see the curved red meter of, God damn it, aw man, and then putting can be a pain. Pressing 1 and 2 allow for some deep thinking, but what does it matter? You gotta be so careful. Like if you're playing Jenga on thin ice. You can blow on your Wiimote and that'll be the last time you ever see your golf ball. My separation anxiety causes my ball to barely move my side because I'm too afraid to hit it with even a little power. Wii golf can be really fun if you're patient or if you're messing around with other players. But damn, brother, I'm sure we can somewhat agree that the Wiimote is super sensitive. Hey! Who you calling sensitive? You. Calm down. Me? I calm down? You guys are the ones complaining nonstop. And I think you two are sensitive for thinking that I'm sensitive. Us? It's always, oh my god, the motion controls are so bad. Why can't this have calibration like in Wii Sports Resort? It's never anything nice about me. How about swinging the Wiimote like an actual golf club and not half-assing it with one hand while sitting down? Lazy is what you are. Alright. We're sorry, okay? Now, can we just play and move on? You work great. No! I need a minute. Seriously. Wiimote. You guys. Okay, let's just have them cool down and, I don't know, how about we take Mr. TV's advice and take a break and do what the message illustrates for once. You think it'd be better if I pitch? I gotta say, it feels nice going outside. Yeah, it's not so bad. Sun seems like a rather nice fella. You know, we should do this more often. Yeah, we should. I should have worn a wrist strap. Our Wiimote finally calmed down, and we continued playing without muttering a single word until we made it to the pros. So that piled on some more stress, and what better way to relieve that than beat the shit out of people! Boxing! Man, this was incredibly entertaining to us when we first played this back in the day. Here's our Wii Sports tier list, because, hey, why not? You can make a tier list for just about anything. Yeah, here's our Gordetto's tier list. Boxing, the first and only sport that utilizes the nunchuck, and now you can finally stand up to those bullies. You swing the Wiimote and nunchuck to wail on these chumps. Holding them close to your face blocks oncoming fists, and swaying them to the side makes you do this addicting move. You and your opponent have health meters similar to Mario's in Super Mario 64. Knock this shit out of these bozos, and if they're down for 10 seconds, you get to proudly raise up your gloves in glory. If they get back up, run away and tell on them. There's a total of 3 rounds, which makes for an intense boxing experience. The first handful of matches were a joke. Ryan? Yeah, more like crying. Marco. No response. Out cold. Martin! I thought we told you that we're the only ones who can pull off shades around these parts. Get up, Martin. We're not done here. Hey, Oscar, how about we play some footsie with our fists? Broken heart and a broken nose. Man, love hurts. Oh, got him in the balls. Fought our way up in the ranks, making a name for ourselves. We encountered a few formidable foes along the way, and eventually reached an opponent that caused us a great deal of pain. We just need to defeat Michael, and we'll officially make a pro in all sports. Hey, wait a second. This is the bastard that booed at us at the bowling alley. Alright, we gotta aim for them balls. Michael's beating our ass, dude. Our goal feels like it's withering away. I don't know how long I can go on. Same. My leg is killing me. What do we do? Twins, you must train. Yeah, the TV's right. We train. Training mode. A mode that we never even bother to play as kids. You can practice and hone your skills. Each sport has you compete in 3 mini-games, and you're rewarded with medals ranging from bronze to platinum, based on your performance. Some of these are pretty neat. In tennis, you practice on a blue court like one you'd see at your local park. There is a little Easter egg. When starting a normal match and pressing 2 on the load screen, you get to play on one of these courts. Cool! Bowling has some familiar minigames that were carried over to the sequel, Wii Sports Resort. But we can't believe we played these minigames for the first time. Sitting next to training mode lies the fitness test. And just like training mode, we never bothered with this one either. Wii Sports is all about getting lazy gamers off the couch and move their bodies to be fit and healthy. Look, there's science that backs this up. This game was intended for people to play every day, so a fitness mode makes sense. A player is tested once per day on their strength, stamina, and speed by completing training games in 3 of the 5 sports. NFL players are evaluated by playing Wii Sports during the combine. Also, where was this during gym class? Screw Pacers tests. Depending on how you perform, the game provides you your Wii Fitness Age, whatever the that means. The Wii Fitness Ages ranges from 20 to 80. The goal is for you to get offended at your Wii age so that you can lower it or maintain it if it's accurate. We tried it for the first time and took turns and... Alright, that's it. Wii Sports. Let's train. Right here, right now. The legendary Mii Matt showed us the ropes of what it takes to be a real boxer. The quest of becoming pro in all sports ends here. We're ready.
Round 1. Fight! 6, 7, 8, 9. Fight!
I'm only Nemo. So we both broke our arms. It was worth it.